You will have to go and leave the name of Baggins behind you. That name will not be safe to have, outside the Shire or in the wild. I will give you a traveling name now. When you go as Mr. Underhill. But I don't think you need to go alone. Not if you know anyone you can trust, and who would be willing to go by your side, and that you would be willing to take into unknown perils. But if you look for a companion, be careful in choosing, and be careful of what you say, even to your closest friends. The enemy has many spies and many ways of hearing. Suddenly, he stopped as if listening. Frodo became aware that all was very quiet inside and outside. Gandalf crept to one side of the window. Then, with a dart, he sprang to the sill and thrust an arm out and downwards. There was a squawk, and up came Sam Gimgie's curly head, hauled by one ear. "Well, well, bless my beard," said Gandalf. "Sam Gimgie, is it? Now, what may you be doing?" "Lord bless you, Mr. Gandalf," said Sam. "Nothin'. Leastways, I was just trimming the grass border under the window, if you follow me." He picked up his shears and exhibited them as evidence. "I don't," said Gandalf grimly. "Is it some time since I last heard the sound of your shears? How long have you been eavesdropping?" "Eavesdropping, sir? I don't follow you. Begging your pardon, there are no eaves at Bag Ends, and that's a fact." "Don't be a fool. What have you heard, and why did you listen?" Gandalf's eyes flashed, and his brows stuck out like bristles. "Mr. Frodo, sir," cried Sam, quacking. "Don't let him hurt me, sir. Don't let him turn me into anything unnatural. My old dad would take on so. I mean no harm, on my honor, sir." "He won't hurt you," said Frodo, hardly able to keep from laughing, although he himself, startled and rather puzzled. "He knows as well as I do that you mean no harm, but just you up and answer his questions straight away." "Well, sir," said Sam, dithering a little, "I heard a deal that I didn't right understand, about an enemy in rings, Mr. Bilbo, sir, and dragons, and a fiery mountain, and elves, sir. I listened, I couldn't help myself. And if you know what I mean, Lord bless me, sir, but I do love tales of that sort. And I believe 'em, too, whatever Ted may say. Elves, sir, I would dearly love to see them. Couldn't you take me to see elves, sir, when you go?" Suddenly, Gandalf laughed. "Come inside," he shouted, and putting out both arms, he lifted the astonished Sham, shears, grass clippings and all, right through the window and stood him on the floor. "Take you to see elves, eh?" he said, eyeing Sam closely, but with a smile flickering on his face. "So, you heard that Mr. Frodo was going away?"